It's Sunday night. Do you know where your cartoons are? Because we do. Here at the Retro Cartoon Rewatch, we're going to take DBZA, Android 13, and see if it's worth the $30 haircut. Tune in, find out here on the Retro. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to the Retro Cartoon Rewatch with Damien G and Hokage22, where we currently are going down the rabbit hole of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. We are finally on the movies and we're making our way towards the end. We're about 3 from the end. And before the show, Hokage and I talked about the fact that this might be our favorite. Well, it's his favorite, but it might be my favorite of the Dragon Ball Z Abridged movies, and that's Android 13, or I should say Super Android 13. He of the red ribbon rednecks and trucker hats and $30 haircut Goku dies. So we've been building up to this actually for a couple of weeks now. We've been talking about we're almost to Super 13. We're almost to Super 13. Ta-da!
We made it.
We made it. So let me get your opinion. How does it feel to be here for one? And number two, do you think after all this time, it's still going to be funny to the viewer?
Well, for one, I'm feeling great. I honestly surprised how quickly we got here, even though it's almost felt like an entire year just to get here. However,
it has.
I'm feeling great. I'm happy because, like you said, and like I said before we started streaming, this is probably my favorite movie from Team 4-Star. Like, yes, there's Broly, yes, there's Tree of Might, but this one's the one that's the most memorable. So, and I still think that people will find this one funny because even though Broly is the most viewed video for Team 4-Star to this day, I feel like Super Android 13 is just the most memorable and just the most quoted. At least not to the viewers, at least to us.
I would agree with that and tell you it's probably one of the most memeable of the movies.
Absolutely.
Especially from what we just said earlier about Goku dies and $30 haircuts. and we discovered in the canonical version, we discovered that Trunks is essentially racist. But the drink is a racist, so it's an inverse of his father. So maybe that's a little Frieza talking. Who's to say? But androids, enough said. Too many androids, not enough time. But without further ado, we give you Dragon Ball Z Abridged Team 4-Star Super Android 13.
Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
By the fucking show. See, gotta stop already. Back in the mountains again.
Yep.
Why are we back in the mountains again?
It's a precursor.
Episode 2, movie 2, and now back in the mountains once again. Stop going to cold places, Dragon Ball, please. I am begging you.
Folks, I'm Android 13. Look at my trucker hat.
Look at my trucker hat.
Well, let's say we open him up and get to know our new friend.
Don't you dare! I am your master, and you will do what I say!
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Could you repeat that? I think the ear thing's back.
I said,
No matter how many times I see this part, it makes me laugh. By the way, just realizing how big this fucking handkerchief or ascot
It's essentially
Android
the
17
bandana.
has. Is it a bandana?
It basically is with how fucking big it is.
Well, true. I would have thought it was an ascot, but who's to say? By the way, why are Jiro's feet tiny? Well, one foot is tinier than the other foot. Look at that.
They're tiny little triangles.
Here we go. Then his shoulders. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start picking on stuff. Okay, look at the shoulders. Where does the shoulder end and begin at the same time? It's like he took some super soldier serum and just got way too deep into it.
He wanted to have giant boulder shoulders, but it did not go well. They ended up looking
Nope.
like tumors.
It's not the tumor. But also, why would you? Has this ever been explained? Why Jiro would do this? It's one thing to transfer your brain into a robot, like your consciousness into another robot, android. We've seen it throughout history, throughout movies and TV shows. Great. But why do I need to see the exposed brain case?
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't. We saw this in movie 2 with Dr. Wheelo.
But see, with Dr. Wheelo, it's because he just had a giant brain case that was just so big.
That's what she said.
I'm your master, and you will do what I...
Sorry, Doc. Just following orders.
So, I'm going to ask the question.
Okay.
When Vegeta asks Android 20, do you feel fear? And then when Piccolo asks, or I should say 19, when Piccolo asks Android 20, aka Jiro, if this was a design flaw to give them pain receptors,
Mhm.
why?
I can't think of a good reason other than to actually have feeling. Because if you played the 2018 version of God of War, pain and like feeling is necessity, because if humans go without it, they will go insane. But at the same time, if you're an android who specifically designed to put in pain receptors, why the fuck do you want to feel pain?
Exactly. That is my question. Why would you
Because-
still want to feel pain?
A good example, Metal Gear Revengeance Rising. Raiden. He has pain receptors turned off, so he doesn't feel pain.
So he
But
keeps
then
fighting.
he turns them on so he can feel the pain because he's a psychopath. You on default have them turned off because you need to keep on trucking and dealing damage. It's ridiculous.
Did you say trucking?
That was on accident.
Look at my trucker hat.
Sir, could one of you possibly spare one of those silly...
It's not on stream, Damien.
Say what?
It's not on stream.
My bad. Rewind.
Also, I feel like for tonight's stream and tonight's stream only, you'll get a double hat. You'll get a double hat stream from us.
A double hat. Yeah. Come on, technical difficulties. Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
could one of you possibly spare one of those?
And also, why did he give himself earrings?
I don't know. I think does Android 16 have some? I feel like he. Oh no. Android 19 does. He has a stud.
Yeah, he has the ding when he did the whole for
Yeah.
Vegeta. But why? And again, this is a rhetorical question that you and I can converse about. I know the 90s. That's all you got to say. The 90s. And it makes perfect sense because everyone, it seems, every male was rocking the one earring way back in the day.
Either one
Except me.
earring, one stud, one gauge, something on the left earring or
One.
left ear.
Not both. One.
Yeah.
So in Jiro's case, sure. Look at that. Krillin still said, look at this forehead. Let me guess some.
Forehead. I think you mean 5 head.
Hold on. That's a 6 head, bro. That's a 6 head. Krillin really said, you know what? She got a 6 head, but she's fine as fuck. Here's a random question.
All right.
Do you think before Krillin got kissed, right? I don't think he was thinking about Android 18 at all in that moment, right? Before that moment. At what point, if it wasn't the kiss, did he say, oh, like in Team 4 Star? Was it when she broke Vegeta's arms? Or when she hemmed everybody up and it was like, well, what do we do now?
I'm pretty sure it might have been whenever he saw Android 18 kicking Vegeta's ass. Because at that point, Vegeta was the strongest character. Goku not excluded because he was suffering from a heart attack.
Ironic.
So probably that because he realized, oh shit, she's a badass and she can kick the strongest person's ass here. I like that.
So by that logic,
I'm gonna fall in love with her, and whenever somebody else like tries to beat me up, I'll hide behind her. She can kick their ass.
So by that logic, that's the Mr. Satan logic of I'm gonna be Boo's friend. Even though he was gonna kill me, I'm gonna be Boo's friend, and I'm gonna hide behind Majin Buu every time someone tries to act tough with me.
That's essentially what I think happened before the kiss.
So again, Tien proving that he don't need nobody because he doesn't have to hide behind someone more powerful than him. Yamcha just retired because we're talking humans. Yamcha straight up retires. Krillin hides behind 18. Mr. Satan hides behind Boo. And Tien's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a warrior.
I still like this shit. I'm going to start my own dojo.
Exactly. I'm going to lose all my muscle mass, but I'm going to start my own dojo. That's disgusting. Why? Why would he give himself blood?
Oh, no, that's not blood. That's motor oil.
Red motor oil? Okay.
Mixed in with blood. I don't know.
What in the Penzol is going on?
Does this mean they're on our side?
Dude, calm down.
Well, guess it's a good thing I backed myself up into the supercomputer. Have to think we're over that. Now, what to do with the twins going rogue? How is progress with Plan B?
Wow. Canonically, we don't get to this point because they blow this part up.
Yep.
And it just dawned on me. We are literally merging the canonical and the non-canonical.
Yeah, this is the only one outside, I think, of Cooler 2 where we merge the timelines. Because if you didn't watch our Cooler 2 stream, that timeline makes no sense
Zero.
canonically because of Dende's existence. But this one is also one of those other ones where at this point we have 3 Super Saiyans, but we should technically have 4 because of Gohan, but we don't.
Correct.
So this is another merger that canonically doesn't make any sense.
Because this takes place before Cell, but after Jiro dies.
Exactly.
So you're right. Gohan is not a Super Saiyan. But if we're going to branch the main timeline, it's, oh, they done fucked us up. Oh, Jiro's dead. Oh, here's a new android.
Yeah.
Because when we get to it, Vegeta references it.
Yeah. And another indicator, Piccolo has merged with Kami at this point. He's not supposed to do that until after Cell shows up. Or
Correct.
just before. Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
After Cell shows up and he starts making towns ghost towns.
Yeah. When he initially shows up.
Yes.
When we notice the tone shift as educated to us by Nail. Did anyone else sense a major tone shift? Yes, Nail. We did.
That's another 17 years out at least. Well, guess
Uh-oh.
it's time for Plan C.
Uh-oh.
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 Oops.
Kids, we're going to stop the stream really quick. We're going to... you want to do the intro this time?
Folks, the furniture is here. Wade Ilson, aka the Furniture, is here to deliver his iconical dad joke. So, as Damien will eventually show, Wade's little text, you know what time it is.
It is Joke Time by Wade Ilson, friend of the show, unofficial producer at this point of said show, where he runs in, does a dad joke or two, and vamooses right back out as he lingers in the background. Oh, Wade, is this the joke? Did you hear the news? What news did I hear, Wade?
I didn't read the Daily Bugle because nobody got any pictures of Spider-Man. You said news. I kind of had to do that.
That was worse than a Wade joke.
I know.
I was waiting for a JJJ impersonation. Spider-Man.
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh.
No.
He hasn't even gotten to the punchline.
Cheers, Wade. Four letters, one word.
Yeet. For those that don't know why, I'm pulling the skin off of my face. The CEO of Pepsi got fired this morning. Why do you say that?
He tested
Because
positive
he tested
for
positive for Coke. You better call a doctor. Dr. Pepper. And I have made Shane walk off the set. There we go. Hokage has walked off the broadcast. Normally it's me walking off, but now he has walked off. Welcome back.
No.
Wade would have probably said something along those lines. Oh, here we go.
It happened on a stray night. Shut up.
Starry night.
A starry night. Never mind. Both of y'all need to stop.
It was a dark and stormy night. Ah. Ah,
God damn, the both of you.
it's not my fault. I'm going off of Wade. This is Wade's fault.
Y'all are making me
Always.
drink.
You were drinking before the show started. Stop that.
I was happy with drinking one glass, but now you're making me drink another.
Matter of fact, let me go drink two. BRB. It's been a rough weekend.
It has been. We won't get into too many specifics, but it's been more.
I won't get into specifics, but I'm gonna let Hokage take over for the next like 30 seconds. Be right back.
Badass Super Android 13 intro. Let's fucking go! I think this is one of the only other movies that has just that a badass of an intro outside of World's Strongest.
Touch those tie silk curtains and I'll turn one of those hoop earrings into a septum ring!
Wow, Mom
If
sure
Damien
is
were
set on
here, he
filling
would
out
be
Corey
having
and
a
Yajirobe's
deep
wedding
discussion
registry.
about
Why
why
do
they're
they need
here.
6 crock pots?
Also, yes,
And
the
why all these
subplot of them
delicious looking
shopping
bath bombs?
for
I don't even
Yajirobe
think
and
they have
Corin's
a bath.
wedding registry is still ongoing. So this is like the first time we ever see the Z Warriors and just the gang in general actually out doing other stuff. Usually we see them training or in the woods camping or doing nature shit. But this is the first time we ever see them actually like at a mall shopping. This is weird. And again, see those who aren't privy to the subplot, Yajirobe and Korin in this version, and specifically in the movie universe, are an old married couple. And they're getting married. So why are they shopping? They're shopping to buy out their wedding registry. That's how this shit works. And I think it's actually kind of cute that they somehow implement the actual canon movies plot into their own subplot story. It's very cute.
What were you saying about debate?
Oh, not debate, but just heated discussion about how everybody is shopping. Why they are at a mall.
Have they ever been at a mall before?
No, this is outside of like super stuff. This is the only time that they are ever seen in a human, like a big open mall doing normal human shit.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. I'm gonna get canceled. Did Toriyama have a thing for Rubenesque women? Like, really, Toriyama? They all have cake. Look at that. Bang, 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 bang. Chi-Chi got an ass. Look at that. Bang. This one looks like a palette swap of this one. But if you look at her face, she has no other defining features. Her too.
She almost, that one right there almost looks like a prototype for Videl.
Yes. This one, I don't know what's happening here. Like, where'd the rest of her lips go? Is that
No
her
idea.
nose?
I think that's supposed to be her nose.
And I want to reiterate 90s, but Toriyama Sensei decided to say, you know what? Let's give every female character some cake. So some are a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Rich. The cake's a little rich, if you ask me. But alas, the 90s. I repeat, the 90s.
Tie silk curtains and I'll turn one of those.
Is that a dude?
I think that's his facial features for a Toriyama's facial features for a bigger lady.
You see, this is part of the problem since we've been doing this, is because I have now become increasingly more observant about what's going on back there. For instance, this woman has not moved in 6 animation frames. Same animation frame.
Just
But
a
yet-
mannequin.
It's a human mannequin. But this one looks pleasantly surprised to be pulling on this. If that was what Toriyama drew for bigger people, we got some stuff to talk about. Cankles. Never mind. Shut up, Damon. Just go.
Hoop earrings into a septum.
And then
The first time we ever see Gohan in a different outfit that wasn't a normal Z outfit.
okay, but also not an outfit that Chi-Chi normally would have picked out for him. This looks as if this is something that was a good compromise between what Chi-Chi would want, what Goku would want him to wear, and what Gohan wants to wear.
So a white t-shirt for training, red pants for Gohan, and the suspenders for Chi-Chi.
Correct. While keeping his mullet.
Which looks absolutely stupid.
You know what? I will disagree with you there. I think this is one of Gohan's more iconic hairstyles.
For Kid Gohan, yes. But the
That's
most
what I
iconic
mean.
the most iconic one is the bowl cut because of how stupid it looks.
That's Chi-Chi's fault.
Exactly.
The ring.
Wow, Mom sure is set on filling out corn and yacha
See, they haven't moved back there the entire time.
Nope.
Roby's wedding registry.
But why do they need 6 crock pots?
Why would you need 6 crock pots? That's unnecessary.
I think the joke here is because
I
Yajirobe just
know.
likes to eat a lot.
He's fat. Yes, I get it. He's hungry.
Why all these delicious looking bath bombs? I don't even think they have a bathroom. Corin always just told me to go over the side.
And if you've watched movie 2, that's exactly what Gohan did and peed in Krillin's face.
Yeah. Also, the other joke there, if you haven't watched Dragon Ball, which I haven't, but at the same time I know,
Go
the reason
watch
why
it.
they don't have the reason why they don't have a bathroom is because they live on a tower. There is no bathroom.
There's no bathroom on the lookout.
Well, there's an argument to say that there is one because they have the hyperbolic time chamber and some other living quarters at the lookout. There's an argument there. But at the same
Sure.
time, you don't see one in the actual episodes. So
I'm going to ask it because it's me. Why not? So if you were Kami and you had people come to visit you at the lookout or Dende, and you had people come to visit you at the lookout, knowing the biology of humans and apparently Saiyans, would you put, instead of installing a bathroom, would you literally say, for as long as you're here, you will not have the urge to go pee? Your body will magically flush everything out.
if Dende or Kami found some way to make it to where everybody who's like goes up to the lookout does not have to use the bathroom, that would be fucking hilarious. But here's my headcanon. Kami would not have installed bathrooms at the lookout. He would have told everybody to go over to the
He's
side.
Namekian. Of course he wouldn't have.
Dende, however, even though he is also a Namekian, is nice enough to be like, you know what? We have a bathroom. Just go down the hall. Just go in there. Just go down the hall to the right. It's right there.
Canon Dende.
Canon Dende.
Not this Dende.
Team 4-star Dende would be like, nah, suffer.
Dende
Go over the end.
He would have said, hold it.
Yeah.
And that joke is paid off in Super when Goku wants to pee in space. And Whis like, you better hold that shit. You better hold that till we get there. And then he wants to pee off the side of Lord Beerus's planet. And Vegeta's telling him, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't do that shit. I just cleaned this shit. Use the actual bathroom.
Also, quick aside. You know I have video game aside. You know I have my modded Vita, right?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Berserker Games, by the way. Go follow Berserker Games on Instagram for your modded console needs. Because I bought a modded Vita from him last Christmas, and I'm still playing it. So that's one. Number two, I decided to search out for Dragon Ball Z games or Dragon Ball games on my Vita because I saw a post on Threads where why don't we have a World Martial Arts tournament style Dragon Ball game? And someone posted a video of an actual, I was going to say WMAC Masters, completely different show, World Martial Arts tournament fight between Krillin and Goku King Piccolo and Goku in game. So it was for Game Boy Advanced. So I looked to find it, and I have it on my Vita. It is Dragon Ball Adventure Advanced, or something like that. It covers Dragon Ball.
Oh, that
It is
okay.
one part side scroller and one part fighting game. It's addictive.
You just made me go back in time real quick. So because you're bringing this shit up, I'm glad you did. So for people who are just now joining the streams and don't know much about me, my introduction to Dragon Ball period was through the video games. And the first game that I ever played was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2, which is a fun game. But I had other Dragon Ball games in there. Another one, I don't remember the name of it, but it covered Dragon Ball, like Kid Goku, where it was covering from the fucking Red Ribbon Army all the way up to King Piccolo. That shit was very fun. And like you said, it was parts. I don't remember the name of the game. It's probably the same game that you're talking about. But it was part side-scroller, part fighting game. And what was cool about it is that it was a really like addicting game where you would fight random bad guys and you would feel fucking strong and you would build up a key bar. And if you filled it up once, you could shoot a Kamehameha. But if you filled it up multiple times, you would shoot a stronger one that would kill almost everybody on the screen. It was addicting. That shit was fun. I vaguely remember playing that, so I appreciate you bringing this up.
I've enjoyed playing it this entire weekend. I've been, adding about maybe 20, 30 minutes of playtime each playtime through, and it's really fun. And it is, yes, it's reminded me of, how do I say this? If you've ever played any regular 2D side scroller, be it a beat 'em up, a side scroller Mario style game, it has those aspects, but there are moments when you are in the World Martial Arts Tournament. And I think that's freaking cool. And the cutscenes are, if you watch Dragon Ball, you know how raunchy it is. OG Dragon Ball. You know how raunchy it is. Since it's a Nintendo game, it's been toned down a lot. Specifically, Roshi. Toned down a lot.
For a good reason.
For good reasons. Anyway, just want to throw that little tidbit in there because it's been a fun find for me this entire weekend. Also, why is the Fonz here? Who invited the Fonz? Why is he so grumpy?
Who is that person right in the middle between that big guy and the Fonz? What is that?
Her? This?
No. The one
this
just to the left. That dude. Yes.
That's a girl.
How? It has a face. It looks weird.
Look at the waist though. I'm assuming this was meant to be a woman. Because the hair, then it's got a weird face on the chest.
So this is a person, because that's the face, and then there's a jacket, and his arms are in his pockets. I think that's supposed to be an animal person, because I see what you're talking about.
There's a woman. Shit, you're right.
Yeah, because there's a woman's head above them.
You're right. Oh my God, I can't believe I did not catch that.
And why all these delicious-looking bath bombs? I don't even think they have a bathroom. Corin always just told me to go over the side.
Hold on, now I want to see.
Side.
Scroll up a little bit.
So you're saying this is an animal person? Right
or
here.
Some weird, like, anamorph type person, because there is no way that is a natural head.
Looks like a bat, almost. And then you got, oh, yeah. By the way, speaking of fake Dawson over here, if you've played Dragon Ball, or you've watched Dragon Ball, the game in question I'm talking about, they whitewashed Nam. He is literally lighter than this in the game. They gave him Krillin skin tone.
God damn.
So Nintendo, Why? Why? Why did you whitewash a character that's allegedly from Calcutta?
Some weird ass shit.
And it's funny because you and I have talked about we've talked about whitewashing, right? Like certain video games and translations. The one that strikes my fancy is the character of Masao from Persona 1, who is nicknamed Mark, and they translated his name to Mark in the English translation in 1996. But instead of giving him, gauges like we were talking about, the nose piercing that he has in game, the tall beanie,
Mm-hmm.
and he's Japanese, they made Masao Mark, and they made him black with a baseball cap, and everything out of his mouth was "Sup." Persona 1, not the PlayStation Portable version, the PS1 version. There's plenty of documentaries about this on YouTube. Go look it up. The translation mishaps of Persona 1 in Japan translated over to America. One, I'll say the colonization of the characters. That's one. Number two, they erased the whole fucking side quest, which was the second campaign of the whole game. There was two routes you could have taken in this game. Spoilers. They cut the second one out. So it had replay value originally. And then in 1996, they said, you know what? We're going to cut out one of the branches of the game and just give you one branch.
Because fuck you in particular.
And I love Atlas. I love Atlas games. But if this was your first foray into Atlas games circa 1996, Atlas of America, boo. Trying to make Mark. Never mind. You've seen it. I'm going to show it to you again. You've seen it. And is this a child or a midget? What is happening here?
I think that's a child. And the politically correct term is small person.
Child. No one's moving.
They just start to slowly turn their heads to look at the action. But yeah, everybody's just static.
See, and look how good this was animated.
Oh my god, there's Krillin!
Oh my god, it's adult Krillin with his gi.
See, folks, this is why we love doing this show, because we will pause on random frames and find shit that we have never seen before.
That is literally Krillin. Brother, that is literally Krillin. The dots, the orange gi, it's sleeveless, mind you. No nose. That's
the muscles.
Krillin. That
he had
is
a growth
Krillin.
spurt.
And that's Chi-Chi.
It's Chi-Chi with pigtails.
It's Elvis.
Oh, that person that I thought it was an animal. I was right. It's a cat.
Oh, it's a cat person. Right here. Cat person.
Yeah.
Which way is this child facing?
I have no
What the
idea.
fuck are you looking at? Where are your eyes? Where's your eyes? Where's your eyes?
Everybody has no eyes.
All right, where's Krillin?
There he is.
Bro.
Oh, he has a little bit of a nose.
You can't. That's not Krillin, bro. And don't say that's from his fucking temple. No, that's fucking Krillin. Just with a nose.
God.
That is insane. And there's a dog person, just for shiggles. There's a dog person. But Krillin, right there.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Watch the suit.
So I want your opinion before we get into it.
All right.
Is this android culturally insensitive? And you know why I'm asking.
Yeah, I know. Even though we love Toriyama Sensei for his creativity, his art style, and his shows, this is definitely one of those times where it was culturally insensitive. Especially 15. Especially.
That's my concern. Yeah.
Man, everyone acting a fool. Like they never seen a purple
And here's how we start.
dwarf before. I know, right? Racist as shit.
Real quick, I do want to explain that joke because not a lot of people are going to know what that is. So, Android 14, the big, tall, muscular one, the pale one, I'll just say that. He can't talk. The only way that he can talk is by you understanding subtitles and him saying static noise of him trying to say what he is or what he's talking about. The joke here is that the guys at Team 4-Star took an image and converted it into a sound file. So whatever he's trying to talk about a specific topic, he finds an image that best suits that, converts it into a sound file, and then that's the sound that comes out of his mouth.
Oddly complicated, but I understand the reasoning behind it.
It's because every single Android from 13 up until 16 is defected.
And that, so that adds to the defect. Got it. Okay.
I know, right? Racist as shit.
This whole movie, racist as shit.
Yeah.
Man, shopping makes me hungry.
Really? Shopping makes you hungry.
I mean, is Gohan wrong? By the way, really, Goku? Really? Just keeping that on the side there?
Only shopping.
Only shopping.
Speaking of, how'd your search go, guys?
Not great. Turns out Master Roshi is banned from over 500 Victoria's Secret locations. I don't get it. How are you not on some kind of list?
You think Master Roshi is my real name?
Doesn't Victoria's Secret specialize in women's underwear? Why would Korin and Yajirobe?
Don't think about it.
Oh. So which one wears it?
Yajirobe.
I would say Korin.
Why?
Because it's more freakier if the cat wears it.
Fair, but at the same time, Yajirobe is the only one that would actually wear them outside of the freaky shit.
Again, they're role playing.
I don't know. I can't answer this. I'm not sober enough for this.
I don't even think if you were sober, you could answer this.
Oh, no.
We can.
I don't get that reference.
So, okay. I know you're from New York, so trigger warning for you.
It's
supposed to be a 9/11 joke where they said that jet fuel melted the steel beams and that's why the buildings crumbled. But people have said that jet fuel can't melt steel beams. It's a bit, it's a bit rough.
So I've lived through 9/11. I've lived through COVID. The New York City blackout way back in 2012. Was it 2012? Yeah, around there, 2004. So hurricanes, winter storms, the winter storm here in Dallas or DFW 3
That
years
happened
ago,
twice.
2 years ago. Twice. I've been alive for a lot of dumb shit. How am I still here? Seriously.
No idea,
How
but
am I
I'm
still here.
No idea, but I'm so glad that you are here.
So much random shit, man.
Nah. But we can.
Hey, so not to point out the obvious, but the restaurant is shaking.
Huh?
To be fair, I would be Goku in this situation. Like, because
I'm
that
just
is
trying-
that's a New York mindset for me. Is it's not affecting us. No big deal.
I'm just trying to
Until
eat
it
my
affects
food.
you. Until it affects you, and then you give a shit.
A lot of
So-
people are probably thinking to that mindset right about now, but
So,
that's not for us to discuss.
first one in the air, Krillin.
What is Roshi doing? Just
Is he wearing shorts or is that a napkin?
I think that's supposed to be like suit pants, and we just don't see the rest of it.
Oh yeah, it's suit pants because he has the jacket on here. Trunks,
He's still sitting in his seat, just sideways,
Chi-Chi,
trying to hold on for
Gohan.
dear life.
Goku's just chilling.
He's still trying to
Yeah.
eat.
Oh man, what is happening over here?
Rat
Rat baskets.
Rat fast.
I love how everybody just said it at the same time.
Because it's like, come on, man.
Rat fast.
Why can't we go anywhere as a group without something blowing?
Did they blow off Chi-Chi's legs?
No, she's just hiding them.
I know they're behind them, but still, it looks like they got her leg. And why did Never mind. You notice how Gohan saved her, but Goku didn't?
Because Goku is saving everyone
Everybody
else.
else.
No, probably not.
See?
Everyone else.
Look at this one. Look at this. Does he have mismatched shoes on? What the fuck?
He's got weird cowboy boots on.
This one looks like they're about to drop their crotch on this person.
Yikes.
What kind of outfit is this?
The guy in the orange also looks like another Krillin.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Grandma, she's holding on to grandma for dear life. There's a cat man. This is Yamcha's hairstyle.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Not my fault. This
Look at this shit. Look at the the mouths are wide open. Look at this shit.
I mean, to be fair, I would also be screaming if I almost blew the fuck up.
Oh man, hold my baby. Fake Krillin.
time, Edie. Terrorists! Wait, I can't sense them. Androids! Androiderists! Terroroids!
So the fact that you made a 9/11 comment and the fact that they made a 9/11 joke and now Goku's saying terrorists,
Androiderists, terroroids.
terroroids.
Guys, we got a bad case of terroroids! Come on, Mom! So, you guys aren't orgasmic.
Who are you? Red Ribbon? I mean, you got it on your red ribbon.
Potential
Yeah.
weak point.
Potential weak point, which we'll find out later.
But you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass out of you and Ming.
He almost
He
had it.
says Ming. Also, I feel like I don't know if we'll ever cover this on the rewatch, but there's a new web series going on around on YouTube called The Amazing Digital Circus, and their newest episode just made this exact same joke.
The hell?
Whoa.
My fault.
But you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass out of you and Ming.
Scan complete.
So again, I asked the question. Racist much?
Unfortunately, very.
This guy's dumb as bricks.
The lips?
The
fact that he's
lips,
purple? He's an
The-
alcoholic?
the drinking problem, the
And he-
somewhat black exploitation outfit.
And speak?
Yeah.
So did Team 4-Star not have anybody? Never mind. Shut up, Damien. Let's just go. Just go.
This guy's dumb as bricks.
Say what?
Oh, right. Your unrefined meatbag ears probably don't understand him. He's introducing himself as Android 14.
In other words, they don't understand other cultures, nor do they want to. I.e.,
Exactly.
racist.
Ugh.
I am Android 15. And you are Goku.
Steroids.
And now you're dead. Okay, rude.
Goku, move!
Oh, right.
Maybe we shouldn't do this here.
I know a place. Krillin, we should go after them.
Should we?
Yes.
Okay, but
Must we?
Well, you can come with me, or you can stay here with my mom.
We must.
To be fair, I'd be out too.
With a woman like Chi-Chi chasing you? Yeah.
I'm good. And it's funny that this is what cracks me up about the women of Dragon Ball. The men are all afraid of them. All of them. Vegeta
Chi-Chi,
is
Bulma,
afraid of
18.
Everyone's
the
afraid
only
of the women.
Vidal's the only one that not everybody's really scared of.
You know what? You're right. And I'm surprised they didn't give her that. But mostly, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z, not Super. Every woman in the Dragon Ball universe, going back to launch, you got about launch,
Yeah.
is insane. And the men are scared of them, even though these are the world's best martial artists. Superhumans, Saiyans, Namekians.
Essentially the strongest people on the fucking planet.
On the planet.
And they're scared of them.
And they say Toriyama can't write female characters. Okay. A little one note, but okay.
Updates complete. Now activating number 13.
Mighty kind of you, Doctor.
For crying out loud, we just finished patching that!
Dog, you can't fix what ain't broke.
Truth.
Now, where's my trucker hat?
This is a banjo-inspired version of the Imperial Death March and
From Star Wars.
Darth Vader, yes.
Or as Lanny likes to call it, the Hick Ethereal March.
Yes.
Hat.
The banjo.
No offense, Goku, but why the Arctic?
What? You're fine. You got a jacket.
Well, yeah, but there are more deserts than we can count, and you chose the Arctic.
You got a jacket.
My database says, use a bitch.
Use a bitch.
I doubt that's what it actually says.
Trunks! Your jacket is weighing you down!
Hey, Goku, if and when we make it out of this, please don't tell my father that there were 2 more androids.
But to be fair, you'd have been wrong anyway. 'Cause there's 3. Howdy there. I'm Android 13. Look at my trucker hat.
Lucky Trunks, more roids.
You're kidding me. Are there any more of you that we don't know about?
Nah, just us. Plus the green one in the sublab.
Enough! I have had it with these monkey fighting androids in this Monday to Friday timeline.
He meant to say motherfucking.
But the joke here is that in certain movies, whenever they have swearing, whenever they would air on television, they would have to change the dialogue to where it was family friendly.
Correct.
This one is a reference to Snakes on a Plane, I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, but instead I'm sick of these something snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
I've had it with these monkey fighting androids in this
Monkey
Monday to
fighting.
Friday time.
I mean, that's ironically funny. Monkey fighting androids because Saiyans are monkeys.
Yeah, because Saiyans.
Well, son, looks like 13 is your unlucky number.
I don't believe in superstitions.
How in
How
the
in
blazes did Jero have so much trouble killing you?
I'm very stubborn.
I'm very stubborn.
Oh, hey, he's actually really strong.
Careful, son. You might catch a death of cold.
Catch this cold.
I love this next line.
My trucker hat.
I love this next line.
You plumb done gone that gun did it now, son.
Who in the what?
Who in the what?
Just every Southern like saying or like ad hominem in one sentence.
Correct.
That gun. My trucker hat. You plumb done gone that gun did it now, son.
Who in the what?
All of them. All of them.
I guarantee you that must have taken multiple takes to get that down, like coherently without.
Oh yeah, there's. I am willing to wager there was not a one take Jake situation on that one. No way.
Plum dong daggone did it now, son. That's hard, even doing it slowly.
Imagine saying it in fast speeds, right?
Hope Trunks is having better luck.
Why did I even bring this?
Thank you, Trunks. You asked the question I would have asked. Why do you keep bringing the sword?
It's not gonna do anything.
Wait, why did I bring this? You were shopping before.
Also, another good question: why would you bring the sword
Shopping.
when you were shopping at a public mall?
That's what he's referencing.
This. Wait, why did I bring this? You were shopping before.
Alright, 14, give it back.
Can't dodge my TH death bomb.
Does the TH stand for
Trucker hat.
Trucker hat, yes.
Not like first hat.
Yes. Yes.
I love this bit. I love this upcoming bit.
Neat.
Oh, what now?
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Hey, best buddy.
Oh, it's you.
Explain, idiot. No.
We found 3 more androids.
Damn it!
3 whole androids, huh? Pretty sure that makes 8. Never letting the boy live this one down.
Well, if it ain't the prince. Good day, your majesty. I'd tip my hat to you, but I lost it.
Look, I'm a little late to the game here. What's your deal?
See here. The kind Dr. Giraud deemed us, in his own words, defective, leaving us on the proverbial shelf until, well, he gone plumb run out of options.
So, what's your detective?
He could not quite tolerate my dulcet tones, my choice in vernacular, and my particular method of articulation.
Also, you talk funny. What about him?
All right, but what about the small one? Is it because he's purple?
Okay, racist, if you must know. It's because he's got a drinking problem.
And it's only a problem when I run out.
We don't like
They
to
don't
talk
like to
about
talk
it.
about it.
Now!
You know what's funny? I feel as if an alcoholic would say a comment like that. It's
It's only a problem when I run out.
I believe we have some business to attend to. Id est laying 3 corpses upon this here glacier. 14, 15.
You got it, boss man. You forget you saw this.
You saw this. Finally, someone shorter than Vegeta.
Finally.
Round 2, fleshlights.
Ugh. No. No.
So, we just needed to be here, didn't we?
With no jackets on.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't even stop for a jacket. Just had to beeline it for the Arctic.
Okay, Krillin, I get it. We're not helping. I just needed some space from my mom.
It's all right.
Fair enough.
Want to have a snowball fight?
Probably not a good time.
Not the best time.
You're right. Hey, want to see something cool?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, right. Super Saiyan.
All right.
All right, Super Saiyan.
Because, you know, they all forgot.
They all forgot the one transformation that makes them super strong and makes them win the whole fight.
And I get why they don't do it from the beginning. Because the movie would be over.
Yeah, because you got to make the movie more interesting.
Right.
But at the same time, how the fuck do you forget that?
I think it's less they forgot canonically. It's less they forgot and more this is what the Saiyans do.
You're right. This shit's genetic.
It is genetic. Oh, let you power up to 1,000% before I end you. Because it's not a good fight unless I do that.
Because I want to see if I can still beat you in my base form. If not, all right, time to get serious.
All right, Super Saiyan.
Oh shit, Super Saiyan.
Why did it take them so long to do that?
You know, I stopped asking that question a long time ago. So, are you ready to die, android?
Not for nothing. I appreciate that this android was about to square up with the prince. Like, all right, let's go. Too short, guys.
Let me take a quick swig before I decide to get my ass handed to me.
I would too. Like, well, don't care what happens next. I got my buzz. I'm good.
Let's go.
So, are you ready to die, android? Are you?
Yes.
Does that even do anything for you?
Not
anymore.
It's a bit dark.
That's right, Goku! Send them back to Arkansas!
It's pronounced
Arkansas, you idiot!
And consider my pet peeve.
Holy cow, that worked!
I think this is the first time that bit has ever been. I think that bit starts here, where Gohan is about to get dusted, and he screams Piccolo help, and Piccolo saves him.
He didn't do it back in Slug?
No, he didn't, because he just jumps in front of the blast without Gohan saying Piccolo help.
Got it.
At that point, he's knocked out or drained of his energy from the little mini-me's.
Dormant. Who has disturbed my...
Oh, hey, Goku, what's up?
So, yeah. Yeah.
We get it, Piccolo. We see the fit.
A dysregulated fit, but a fit nonetheless.
Also, I've noticed that in a regular Z, like the actual like canon episodes, he always has like a blue waistband, but in the movies, he always has a red one.
I've never noticed that until you just said it.
I think there's only like one. I think in what is it? Garlic Jr. He only wears a blue one because it's still like Dragon Ball Piccolo and not Z Piccolo just yet. Okay. I think that's the only one where he still has a blue waistband.
Logical.
But in the movies, he still wears a red one.
No, and that's logical. Huh. Now I'm going to go back and watch stuff.
Androids.
Hey, mind if I take a spin?
Because you spun them around.
Graphically.
Yeah.
Clever.
Thanks. I was practicing that one under the ice for the last half. You know what? Never mind.
Now, I don't mean to make...
What? Why would you if he's been hemming you up in base form, why would you depower the base form?
I mean, they're talking, and at the same time, I think strategically, you would depower to save some energy. But at the same time, yes, it's kind of stupid to depower mid-battle.
Mid-battle, correct.
But at this point, I think they were also trying to save the animators' hands a little bit without having to draw them like having a super big aura around them 24/7.
Well, that also goes back to that point that was made about false Super Saiyan back in Slug, where it's Super Saiyan, but it's not. So it's been made to be Kaioken, but it's not false Super Saiyan.
Make this about your color or your race, but you better hightail it out of here before you get hurt, boy.
Oh, you see, and this is, let it play out.
You know, it feels like it's about both those things when you end it with the word boy. It feels like it's about both those.
It out of here before you get to make this about your color or your race, but you better hightail it out of here before you get hurt, boy.
You know,
real quick, I feel like I have to out myself here a little bit. And at the same time, I'm trying not to say anything about myself in the sense of like a negative way. But there was one night where the 3 brain cells were hanging out again at free play. And I had just, before I showed up, I actually just rewatched this same movie and had that same line in my head. And I was talking to James, and I ended the sentence with boy. I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. I did a bad thing. And I put myself in the penalty corner.
In the penalty box. In the penalty box. Because your self-awareness, at the very least, I can appreciate that. Also, the comfortability that the 3 of us have when we're together. We sometimes forget certain things. You mentioned the term boy to James, even though you didn't mean it in that way. And James being who James is, we made a bigger deal out of it than he did.
Because we were like, oh shit, it's coming out of my mouth.
Of all people.
My complexity, it's like, ugh.
the 75% Anglo-Saxon in you. Yeah. Yeah.
Even the other 5% was like, whoa.
I think that 5% of you would have just said, nah, you know what? I'm out. I'm good. You on your own, partner. You are on your own, partner, because no. Yeah, there's so about the boy thing. So even before I moved here, I always knew that was a bad thing to say. And not so much that it's not a curse, but it's been perceived as a insensitive racial commentary, right? I can say that. My oldest brother was the one that put me onto this many a year ago when I was a child, because he had told me that one of his teachers called him boy, and he took offense to it. And I didn't understand why, because Kid Damien understood boy to be a goat. Like that's what you would nickname, at least I was raised to call goats boy, like baby goats or male goat boy. So I'm thinking again, why is my brother being offended by being called the boy by a teacher? And I said, okay. He goes, yeah, but it was a white teacher. I said, I still don't understand the problem. I was 9. I was 9. Now, as an adult, not even before I moved here, I understood, oh, you don't say that. If you are, sorry to all my white friends out there, if you don't know this, please do not say the term boy, especially if you're in the South, to anyone who's African American. Just don't do that. Don't do that.
I feel like, okay, I'm not trying to say this as like connotation to what you're saying. I think the only time that word is acceptable without that southern twang to it.
See, Wade knows it'll get you beat the fuck up.
Exactly.
BTFU, beat the fuck up.
But I feel like the only time that you can ever say boy like that is towards a literal little kid boy and you're trying to do a Kratos impression.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Any other circumstance, no. Don't do it.
Which is funny because other women will say, girl, right? To each other, and not one person blinks an eyelash, bats an eyelash. But if another man calls another man boy, we about to throw hands. We about to square up. I'm about to Dempsey roll you in a second. Let's just put it that way.
There's about to be a fight in the Denny's parking lot.
Fuck that. We fighting in a Waffle House. Fuck that shit. By the way, story time with Damon G. So, speaking of Waffle House, 2 Waffle House stories. One really has nothing to do with Waffle House. It just happened to be there. One, I went to a Waffle House. See, Wade knows it's about to be a Waffle House free for all. So, for those that don't know the meme of Goku standing outside and Vegeta standing outside a Waffle House, it's because the strongest fighters are in a Waffle House. That's one. Number 2, I went to a Waffle House with Jerry and Beltran many months ago. I believe we were in one of the western parts of DFW. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was I'll remember it eventually. But after a tournament, we were at a Street Fighter tournament. We went to this Waffle House nearby because Beltran was like, yo, the food's bomb here. Let's just go. I said, okay. And I had never been to a Waffle House since I moved here. Been here 7 years. Hadn't gone to a Waffle House yet. So we went in, but I went in expecting I'm pop my knuckles, let you get the New York mentality on. When I tell you it was the cleanest, nicest Waffle House ever. With the sweetest woman that was our waitress, sweetest old lady that was our waitress. Nobody was hood. Nobody was fighting. Nobody was ghetto. It was the most, how do I say this? The most benign Waffle House I had ever been to, or at least I thought of when I think of Waffle House. Now, the first time I ever went to Waffle House, I was 23. Me and my friends drove down for spring break from New York City. We stopped in Alabama.
Oh.
Sat in a Waffle House. Now, I went with two of my African American friends and a Guyanese friend, and I'm the lightest skinned person there. And when I tell you, the African American waitress did not want to serve us. We were there for 15 minutes. It wasn't busy. It wasn't packed. It was an African American waitress, and we're just like, why are we getting looked at like we're funny? It's because we all, again, early 2000s, FUBU jerseys, football jerseys, baseball jerseys back then. We rolled up in there with Timbs, fitteds, jerseys. So if you are a person from the South and you see someone from the Northeast coming circa 2003, straight out of a FUBU ad, you're going to say, the fuck? And that was my first real introduction to Waffle House. Secondarily, recently, and this is as of Friday. Yes, exactly. See, Wade knows, straight up St. Lunatic style. Wade, you know exactly that style. So your boy, me, was rocking a University of Miami, Andre Johnson jersey, Tim's, and baggy, I believe it was Levi's back in the day. with a fitted. So just imagine me being the light-skinned dude with all these other people of color and going to a Waffle House in Alabama circa 2000. See, he knows, not the Pepe's. Wade knows exactly. Oh Lord. Oh, Wade knows. Wade knows. Wade knows. Oh man. Shit. My mom used to get on me all the time saying, like, oh, you're just like a black dude. I'm like, Mom, you forget I'm part African American, but that's okay. Friday, I went to go get fingerprinted because I'm up for a different position, almost like a promotion. So I need to get re-fingerprinted to be approved by DPD to be in this other position, right?
Mm.
So I go to get my fingerprints. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to an office. I'm thinking I'm going to a professional government building. So I find one that's close to work, and you know where I work. I walk in. It's in one of those buildings where there's multiple suites, right? Where there's multiple businesses running out of like a shopping center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I go in. Identical. Let me just tell y'all. I walk in. There's a small room with a woman with a computer that tells me, I'll be with you in a second. Even though I had an appointment, there were 3 people in front of me. I still had to wait my turn, even though I had an appointment and they were walk-ins. That's one. Number 2, when I tell you we were cramped in there, like it was a welfare office circa 2012.
Oh, no.
Cramped. And what, bro, when I tell you the cultural divide between me and some of the folks that were getting their fingerprints, I'll say cultural divide because it was regardless of skin color, because there was a whole litany of different types of people in this tiny ass room. I didn't understand a word that was being said.
Damn.
And the old lady grabs my hands, presses my hands down, and she goes, don't press down. I'm going to control your hands. But the way she said it made me think I needed an adult. She's like, I'll take care of it, baby. I'm like, oh, I need an adult. Mind you, see, Wade knows. he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Brother, when I tell you, I felt so out of place. I felt that my Latino side didn't matter. I felt my African American side didn't matter. I felt my Asian side didn't matter. This was the one time I felt the 2-5 Italian side in the place I was in, and I was out of place. And then on top of that, when I leave the building, I have an Uber pick me up, and someone blurts out from behind me, oh, you a bougie ass. And I bring this story up because there was a Waffle House right next door.
Oh, no.
And Wade knows I'd need an adult. I did. I needed an adult. That old lady was about to take liberties with my hands. I felt weird. So don't let these aunties tell you they're a safe space. Okay? This auntie was not a safe space for your boy. All right.
Texas is not a safe place.
Just like you said, your 2-5, your 2-5 walked away from you. My 2-5 said, shit. Like not my 10% Japanese side was like, bruh, what did we?
This shit fucked.
This shit is fucked. But man, it goes to show you, if you get the proper credentials, you can open up a business, even if it violates every single fire code known to man. Texas, yeehaw.
It feels like it's about
better hightail it out of here before
And this is
you
where we
get hurt.
This is how we came to this, so I apologize that we deviated.
It's about your color or your race, but you better hightail it out of here before you get hurt, boy.
You know, it feels like it's about both those things when you end it with the word boy.
First off, I can't picture Piccolo saying "boy."
I can't either. I can't either.
Funny.
Come on, short stack.
See what I told you? You take that swig, you ready to throw hands. You see? Look at him.
Even his pose, I've never seen this, but he has his right foot right behind his left leg.
He is a straight up fighting pose, bro. This is proper fighting stance.
You got.
He knocked a Super Saiyan out of Vegeta, but
Super Saiyan or not, you're still just a bitch. Did you just throw a motherfucking dog? Throw a motherfucking.
So for those that don't know,
or not, you're still just a bitch.
So for those that don't know, do you want to explain this?
Sure. So the only other person that Vegeta has thrown dog biscuits at is Guldo, who was a member of the Ginyu Force, who was shorter than him, and he was the only other person that he has decapitated.
Correct.
So to keep the joke running, he threw a dog biscuit at Android 15, who was shorter than him, and he has decapitated him.
Crazy, huh?
Very
The
crazy.
joke repeats itself.
Did you just throw a motherfucking dog?
Dude, that is sad.
It is very sad.
Like, that makes me sad to read. By metal, my life was given. By metal, it has been stripped away. No dreams before, nor after. Only the end. And ironically enough, because you know I'm going through some mortality shit right now, that's not helping.
Nope.
But I will say the dual pose is actually really cool. Like we really thought the Saiyans would lose, even though they've been damaged, right?
They're fine.
Ugh. So all this does for me is this reiterates how they fucked up Trunks in Super.
Okay.
Wade, what Wade, what were you referencing? Just the way he said that has me rolling. Is it the like a bitch?
Probably.
But yes. This just reminds me of how much they fucked over Trunks in Super.
Okay, so this is going to get into very heavy spoiler territories real quick for Super in general, even though that series has been out for a while now.
About 8 years, yeah.
The Goku Black arc had such good potential. It has such good potential, but yet it shit the bed towards the end, especially towards the middle, because it had such a good beginning of showing future Trunks, like, struggling in his own timeline again, but to a different threat. And then you see the threat is an evil Goku. Not Turles, a Goku that is evil. And he goes back in time to get help from the past again to bring them back to the future to help fight Goku. And it somehow still ends up in a failure.
Right.
But the reason why it sucks is because it ends with, or it brings in the other gods of the universe being evil. It ends up with them fusing and getting rid of Goku Black entirely and just becomes double Zamasu. And then the ending is Trunks merge Zamasu in half with a spirit bomb powered sword, which makes no fucking sense. And Grand Zeno deleting his timeline. And Trunks and Mai, which by the way, she's in this timeline, have to go into a different timeline where there's already another Trunks and Mai in that same timeline.
Correct.
What the fuck?
Correct. I don't. I get the sense that we had a good thing, and a lot of people will say that the Goku Black Arc was probably the best part of Super, save for the Tournament of Power fights. Notice I didn't say the arc of the Tournaments of Power. The fights of the Tournament of Power are one thing, but the overall story of Goku Black and Zamasu, I think, was laden with so much potential. To your point, they had this whole thing built where they were unbeatable. They were gods. Goku and Vegeta had to go back and forth to the past and the future multiple times to power up in order to stand a chance, only for them to call Lord Zeno from that universe to defeat the bad guy and delete, notice I said, not get rid of, delete the entire universe, leaving only Mai and Trunks as the survivors when Yajirobe was a part of those survivors. Yikes.
And one thing that I absolutely hate what Super did to Goku, the Dragon Ball, or the Goku Black Art made Goku so much more of an idiot than he already is.
Right.
He doesn't know what kissing is. He forgot the sensu beans whenever they went back in time a third time. And he forgot the seal for the jar whenever they were going to use the evil containment wave. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Cell Arc's Goku was this stupid and he forgot the sensu beans when going to the Cell tournament or the Cell games? Could you imagine that?
I can, because Goku was that stupid by giving Cell a sensu bean in the first place.
But that was out of sheer confidence in his son. That was not out of stupidity of like, hey, I want to give Cell a sensu bean just to make it fair. No, he did that because he had the sole confidence in his son to snap against Cell and defeat him. Granted, yes, we have both said that that is the dumbest decision that Goku has ever done. But we know where it was coming from. It was out of a strategic advantage, for lack of a better word. It was out of strategy and confidence from his son. Dragon Ball Super Goku is the dumbest version of Goku, and I am so upset that they made him a fucking idiot in Super. Because even though Vegeta is my favorite character, Goku is my second favorite character because he's the main character, and he has some pretty badass fucking fights, and he's a savant at fighting.
The frustration.
Yeah.
Looks like the countdown's just about over, you redneck.
Hey guys, I did that thing again where I sliced my opponent in two and they don't react.
Look how overconfident he is right here. And look at Vegeta. Bitch, the fuck?
I did it first, you're not special.
But you don't even have a sword.
14 and 15 have been destroyed?
Good. Nani?
I feel like we should be stopping this.
Yes, we should.
What a good fight.
He's roiding out!
Excellent. Android 13 has reached his ultimate final pinnacle form. Unstoppable, blue, and completely taciturn. Perfect.
Vegeta, he stole your dude!
I'll kill
Kill him!
Oh no.
I'm on you,
Why wasn't he in Super Saiyan when he charged him?
Because they forgot.
All right.
Super Saiyan.
I just love how Trunks gets owned, but Vegeta's still laughing at him.
Yep.
on you,
Dope.
Idiot. Someone stupid get my way!
What are you doing?
We're trying to amp you up.
Well, it's distracting. Oh shit, motherfucker!
It is
I have-
distracting.
I had to explain this joke because I had to show you the original whenever we hung out last time. So, the guy who voices Kami, Weekly Tube Show, he did it. Oh,
sorry. Wade is jumping in here. Good. And he goes, Blanca? Akuma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His design is very Blanca-esque Akuma inspired. Yes. But the Bunchika Oz, the Weekly Tube Show, again, the guy who voices Nail, originally did some parody videos of himself where he redubbed some scenes. There was one where he redubbed Goku versus Frieza, and the first one that he did, at least the one that I know he redubbed, was this scene where he just goes Bunchika Ah, Bunchika Ah, Bunchika Ah, and the rest of his green dick is better than blue dick, and then he gets his shit rocked and says, "Oh shit, motherfucker," and then gets slammed into the iceberg. So whenever they did this scene, they were like, okay, we're going to talk to him because he voices Kami. I'm going to redo it, but a little bit better. Just a little bit more dialogue, so it's just not the same thing per bar.
But still funny.
Very funny.
Hold on. Did you just throw a motherfucker that still has me rolling? Yes.
Did you just throw a motherfucking dog?
Still just a bitch.
Like a bitch.
My turn.
My turn.
Weakness identified.
Hey, what are you?
Now, kids, I don't know if you've ever been hit in the balls before.
It's not pleasant.
I have.
It's not pleasant.
It's not pleasant. And imagine getting hit full force by a dude with that big of a fist. Pause all the way around. But oh, look at that, right in the groin, right there, bruh. There ain't no where'd he hit him? Y'all know where he hit him.
Point blank. They animated this in detail so that you know where the fuck he hit him.
Because if you paid attention back in movie 5 or 6, Cooler did the same thing to Vegeta.
He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
Does that mean Saiyans have a weak junk?
Probably.
Yeah. So much so, in fact.
All right, Goten. It's your job to chuck these as hard as you can so I can be all trained up to face off against Dad in the tournament. Now stand behind that line and...
And this was the closest at the time we got to the Boo Saga.
Yeah, until we got the Boo Bits.
Goten?
Why was I here?
What was I doing here?
Also, real quick, I have to point out this amazing voice actor that they got before he got super busy. The voice of Gohan in that scene is Justin Briner, aka Deku from My Hero Academia. I did not know that until I watched the creator commentary videos of these movies. And now that I'm such a huge My Hero Academia fan, that shit's fucking awesome.
Indeed. But then again, they've even said during the creator commentaries that a handful of voice actors just took off after they appeared on Abridged. So
yeah,
I'm not surprised.
A lot of them took off after they helped them with DBZA, Final Fantasy Machine Abridged, and Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, which is all of their Abridged series, which I highly recommend you at least watch Hellsing because that's the only Abridged series that they actually did finish. But it's really well animated, really well written.
Well, technically, they did finish Dragon Ball.
Technically, yes, but not really.
And technically, they did finish Final Fantasy VII. Technically.
Yeah, but not a lot of people watched it.
I did. Fuck you, bitch. I did. Don't you dare insult my. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now it's going to get. Now you're insulting my RPG acumen. Don't say nobody watched that shit. It was Final Fantasy VII. All those years ago, everybody was at the teat of Final Fantasy VII. Cloud, Tifa, Sephiroth, fucking Aerith. Everybody was all about Final Fantasy VII all those years ago. So don't say nobody watched it.
Fair. But
when
at the
Advent
same
Children came out, everybody was fucking swinging at the dick of Squaresoft at that point. Because it was like, oh my God, they made a Final Fantasy VII movie.
fair. But think about it from my point of view. Team 4-Star drops a new abridged series and it's Final Fantasy and you want to get into something new. Oh, cool. You watch it. It's not animation. It's machine abridged, aka they're taking the animation from the video game itself.
Yes.
I don't find that interesting. You can make it funny, i.e. red versus blue type funny, but whenever you just have polygon red like sprites standing static, talking to each other with like obviously animated lip flaps, you kind of lose me. So, not to say I will give you the respect that some people did watch it, but people like me probably didn't watch all of it all the way through.
So then my question to you would be, what's the difference between looking at polygons and watching them redub a anime from 1989?
Because with an anime, you can kind of get away with some of the animation and fill in your own shit. With Machine Abridge, you don't have much to work with, period. Like, yes, anime, you can kind of flub a little bit, and you can get pre-animated shit. And you can probably do the same with Machine Abridge, but it's a little bit tougher to do, because you have to make sure it's within the same universe, and also it still looks like it's from the video game that you're, like, taking the recordings from. That's a little bit tougher to do, in my opinion.
No, that's fair. Fair point. Legitimately fair point.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah, there is no definitive factors. He's just... What were those things called? Wait, if you're still here, what were those things called where we put them in the fucking oven and then we put them on the coloring book? There was these little floppy fucking cutouts. Oh, what the fuck was that called? There was something way back in the day where it was an activity book, but you had to take these little fucking stringy things, put them in the oven to bake them, and then you put them in the activity book because they grow to fit the outline in the activity book. Oh man, that's what Goku looks like. One of these fake ass, like you peeled him off as a sticker, you put him in the oven, he grows into a normal Saiyan.
He punched me in the dick. Why? Why did he punch me
Colorful.
in the dick?
That's so funny now, isn't it, Kakarot?
Is Goku gonna be okay?
Get the fuck off me!
Why does Krillin not have white eyes? Is he high?
I just don't think they just animated his irises, or not irises, just his eyes in general.
His eyes in general. But he's jacked though.
He looks fucking jacked as shit in that white
Jacked as
shirt.
shit. Even though he's got his button all the way to the top. Krillin, yo, come on, bro.
Stop choking yourself.
Stop choking yourself. Leave that to 18. Stop choking yourself.
Now I know what you think.
By the way, I find it interesting how his octaves have gone so higher that now he sounds like Gohan, when ironically enough, it's the same voice actor who plays Gohan and Goku.
Yep.
Yes, the Easy Bake Oven stickers. Yes, the color forms. I think that's what they were called. Yes. You would bake the motherfuckers in the oven and then you use them in the fucking activity book. That was Goku looking like a sticker, and now he's a normal color form. There you go.
And the 80s sounds so much fun.
Dude, don't let people tell you the 80s wasn't fun. The 80s was fun. We entertained ourselves with the most randomest shit that could have killed us. Right? For instance, an Easy Bake Oven. The fuck a 6-year-old should be doing with an actual heated device. Right?
Also, lawn darts.
Also, a light bright. That shit could have shorted out and all of a sudden death. Or one of my personal favorites, the pop-up perfection. If you've ever played that shit where you're trying to put all the pieces in there before the time limit, that is trauma, because all it takes is one pop-up for your fucking heart to go bursting out of your chest. And this was a game for children.
See, whenever I was a little kid in daycare, they had that. I played it. I know the trauma.
Surge. Yes. We drank from hoses. That too. They're back. Oh, what? They're back. Oh, okay. We drank from hoses and all this other stuff. We entertained ourselves. We played in the hydrant. Okay. Yeah, all that. Those poppers we used to throw on the floor that were making the popping, exploding noise, or the poppers where you pulled the fucking thing. Again, 6-year-olds. We should have died. Manhunt in a bit. Shane, when I tell you we played Manhunt, aka hide and seek, in abandoned buildings in the East Coast. Abandoned, not fully housed, dilapidated, abandoned buildings. Wall ball, where you if you didn't catch the ball, you had to run to the wall, or else you'll get pelted with the handball in the head or wherever.
See, I've played wall ball. I know some of this shit, okay? I know the fucking casualties of wall ball. And a little backstory too. We didn't play Manhunt, we played hide and seek. But back whenever I was still in junior high, whenever you weren't playing a sport, you were in the off season, so you were still doing some physical activity.
Yes.
Whenever we were getting closer to summer vacation, during the off season, the coaches took us into the old abandoned field house that they never used anymore, because we had an indoor locker room that was way better than that fucking field house. We played hide and seek there. The only working light was in the locker room.
Oh.
The bathrooms, the other parts of the field house, nothing was like powered. There were no lights, no working lights. And we were hiding in that abandoned building within like dusty ass like equipment and shattered glass. So I understand some of the fun that the 80s kind of had.
Fun.
So I understand. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad we kind of steered away from that, because I'm surprised we're still here.
You know what? There are days I'm surprised we're all still here. Asbestos in the classroom. Man, listen. Don't let man listen. Just good times, bro. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We barely had beepers at the time. So we wound up entertaining ourselves with the most randomest shit, and we're still alive, the vast majority of us. We might have cancer now for all the fucked up shit we played with.
Oh, most likely.
We survived childhood.
Sir, may surprise. Oh, man.
Yeah. Pickled sausage, yeah.
Hey, why didn't you pick on someone your own size? Well, clear.
Again, look at the fit. And he's wearing Piccolo shoes.
So He has fits covering Chi-Chi's advice, Goku's advice, his own advice, and now Piccolo's advice.
Correct. He's trying every fashion faux pas known to Dragon Ball Z character.
Not me. Well, if you can't beat
Again, background animation.
Mm-hmm.
him, bomb him.
Bomb him.
Maybe one of those battle ball players? I mean, not that I watch sports. I have better things to do in my life. I feel like this is a one-sided conversation.
Nerd.
Huh?
13. Kindly turn around and eliminate Son Goku.
Good job, son.
Unexpected, but not all.
And for those that say Gohan doesn't love his dad,
He does, but unfortunately, it's not reciprocated.
it's
As much.
unrequited. It is unrequited love.
Together and pleasant. Let's try again, shall we?
Ow!
Nobody is killing that idiot but me.
Aw, you do care.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
finish off Vegeta. Then Son Goku.
And that's when the prince realized that when you grab a bull by the horns, sometimes he'll take you for a ride.
Gave him the Batman treatment.
Sometimes he'll take you for a ride.
He broke the prince.
Literally broke the prince.
Keep it up, guys. You're doing great.
Yes, good. Now hurry and get back to something. Oh, my non-existent god.
Hey, you big blue bastard! I'm
Dr.
a
Who
time
music.
traveler from 17
Is that what
years
that
in the
is?
future.
Yep.
And you don't exist there. You know why? Well, besides multiverse theory, it's because you die right here by my sword!
At least he turned Super Saiyan.
At least. Vegeta just went at him with his base form.
And that's when the time traveler realized
Look
that
at
his
this face.
sword was about as useless as a screen door on a submarine.
I'm charging
Charging
my
my
attack.
attack.
Oh, great! Now stop playing around with the battle and focus your efforts on killing Son.
That is a great suplex by Piccolo. Great suplex, man. Look at that.
What this suplex from out of nowhere?
Oh,
And that's when the green man realized that when you suplex a robot, you better. What the hell am I doing?
just walked out mid-read.
All right. Spirit Saiyan. What?
Kill Son Goku! Kill Son Goku! Kill Son Goku before it's too late!
Real quick. This in concept is fucking cool.
Yes, Roboplex. Exactly. So him taking on the Spirit Bomb and powering himself up.
Yes, him gathering energy to form the Spirit Bomb, and then him taking the energy from the Spirit Bomb to super amp himself. That in concept is cool. My question is, why isn't this shit canon?
Well, it happens in Super.
Kind of. With Trunks, I understand, because he forms it into a
No,
sword.
no. It happens in the Tournament of Power.
Okay, but he doesn't consciously absorb it whenever he goes UI. I understand that. But he throws the Spirit Bomb at Jiren. Jiren pushes it back towards him, and it explodes in front of him.
Yeah.
Here, he gathers it and actively absorbs all the energy into himself to become a super amped up Super Saiyan. My question is, why isn't this version of the absorbing the Spirit Bomb canon? And I understand your argument with UI, but I don't technically count that because he's not actively absorbing it into his entire body. The explosion is going off in his face, and some of that energy is just going into him. And that's why he was able to tap in to Ultra Instinct. And even then, he's still drained because after he loses the first fight to Jiren, he is wiped out, and Frieza has to give him more energy. So my question is, why isn't this version of Goku absorbing the Spirit Bomb canon, and why isn't it used more often?
Because they didn't think of it. Easiest way for me to say that. They didn't think of it.
Fair
Just
enough.
Oh, this bodes poorly.
This bodes poorly.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Why did he flash to a skeleton?
Just because of how pissed off and how much energy is flashing or flowing through him.
Jesus Christ!
So wait a minute. Was this a Team 4-star thing or is this canonical?
No, that's canonical.
So the skeleton's canonical.
Yes.
Jesus Christ!
And that's when the robot realized that he was as dead as a robot because robots are technically not alive by the traditional definition of. Do these people even give a damn anymore? I swear they stopped trying after season 2.
Oh, they did.
Also-
They stopped trying after season 3.
Also, Chris Sabat making another cameo. Not a lot of people catch that one.
Oh, that's Chris Sabat?
Yep, because the original country voice actor walked out, so they had to get somebody else. They got Chris Sabat.
They stopped no definition of. Do these people even technically not alive by.
That is Chris Sabat. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Chris Sabat. DJ Sexadillionaire.
DJ Sexadillionaire, yes.
And that's when the robot realized that he was as dead as a robot because robots are technically not alive by the traditional definition of. Do these people even give a damn anymore?
See, right there, I could tell it's Sabat because he sounds like Yamcha.
Or, I swear they stopped trying after season 2.
We're on Sabat being in on the joke, man. Unlike Schimmel, Sabat's in on the joke.
Wait, we're almost finished with the movie here, folks. Bear with us. But I love that whenever it came to early panels before Kai ever released, that Chris Sabat was in on it, and he was actually jealous of Team 4-star for doing this shit because he wanted to.
Right.
But whenever people ask Sean Schemmel at panels what his opinion was on Team 4-star, he hated them. But then whenever he started hanging out, even though Sean and Chris were good friends, whenever he started hanging out with Chris a little bit more, he started to be a little bit more lax towards it. But I feel like Sean, even though he's a great voice actor, he tends to hold himself a little bit too high on a pedestal when he should lower his standards. Because I know that recently, whenever there was another anime panel, people were asking him, why didn't he come back to Sega and voice Black Doom whenever they were doing Sonic X Shadow Generations?
Right.
He said that they never reached out to him and he was a little bit hurt. But at the same time, whenever he was voicing Black Doom, he was like destroying his voice because his vocal cords would have to go down so deep that whenever he was done with a session, he had to go see a doctor to be like, hey, you got to calm down a little bit because the more you do this, the faster you're going to lose your voice.
Correct.
So even though we love him for voicing Goku, I feel like his ego is still getting the best of him whenever it comes to panels, which is unfortunate because he seems like a decent person.
Yeah, from the people I've talked to who are, and I'm not violating any kind of conversations here. The people I've talked to who have been at cons as panel guests with him, he softened up maybe over the last 2 or 3 years, but there was a time, man, like you said, those past 10 years or so, and he'll say it's because he was the flagship. So obviously, why would he want someone taking food off his table? Which I get on one hand, but putting people down and bitching about the room selection that they had him in versus other acts. And this has been told to me from reputable folks who have done panels where he's been at. He bitched about room selections. So, ego. You're right. Ego.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
He punched a hole in him.
Give a damn anymore.
And he threw him into the spirit bomb. Is that what happened?
I think he just punched him so hard, and then because of his super massive energy that's surrounding Goku, he blew up. He didn't throw him into a spirit bomb.
So he died because of aura farming?
In a sense, yes.
Oh, look, winter again. My trucker hat.
Hello, nerd.
Why? Why?
Toriyama Sensei. That's it.
Man, catching Vegeta really f***ed my shit up. How about you, Goku? You seem fine.
Yup, Sensibi's healed and up's up good.
Thank God.
Hey, that's great. So, you got any to share?
I kinda needed a few.
I'm glad you're all fine.
Valid.
But it does concern me that there are apparently more androids out there.
Actually, I had a thought about that.
Well, that was a total bust. I suppose I'll just continue nesting Plan B. That's another 17 years. I'm not going anywhere. Wait, what is that?
Wow, Danger Will Robinson.
Oh, no.
So again, non-canonical bridges to canonical.
Yep. Country version of Hedgehog.
DJ Sexadillionaire.
Yeah, narrator number 2, baby.
Let's see. Amber, I know. Taka. You know, I almost forgot that Taka name is actually Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis Arnott, but everybody refers to him as Takahata 101.
Masako, I did not know his name was Lawrence. Lanny, yeah. Someone referenced him as Nick the other day, and I looked at them as if they were crazy. I said, "You mean Lanny?" They mean you mean Nick. I said, Lanny Patur. They're like, "No, Nick Landis."
It's like, I hear you, but that doesn't sound right.
But it doesn't sound right. Narrator 1, Mark Swint, who sounds a lot like Chris Christopherson, if you know who that is. So that's pretty funny. Scott Fredericks. I kind of forget they have actual names. Please support the official release.
This is a parody. Buy the fucking show.
Buy the merch.
Is it over?
Not till the fish jumps.
So, what were you doing in the Arctic?
What were you doing in the Arctic? I don't have a place to live. What's your excuse? Look, Green Man, if you must know, I was just trying to find a place where I could be alone for a little bit and have some me time. Turns out, the Arctic wasn't the best solution.
Yeah, it would seem that way.
Yeah, it would.
So what do you do for fun? Oh, I get it.
It's because he's a fish.
And the other irony about that is because he's talking to himself in the voice booth.
He's talking to himself technically 3 times over because he voices Piccolo, Vegeta, and the fish.
And Krillin. But yes, in that moment, all 3 times. So before I let you go, because the last time we did this, I was introducing you to cartoon intros from the 80s. So I got enough time for 1 or 2. So I'm going to just lead off with one that I know sucks balls. So
I'm at a screwball, man. I can't watch this shit where I'm at right now.
Hold on.
God damn it.
One of, if not the worst show I have covered on the Retro Cartoon Rewatch.
Oh no.
Hold on.
I'm scared.
This might be the worst show I've ever covered. Worse than the New Kids on the Block. I give you Chuck Norris's Karate Commandos.
Oh no, not Rumbo.
No, that's Rambo.
Chuck Norris.
Oh right.
Chuck Norris, man of action. Chuck Norris stars in Chuck Norris Karate Commandos.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
As Chuck
He's got
Norris.
Nerves of steel and
God. He has a James Bond ass car.
What? Too much. Timo, the samurai warrior. Reed, Chuck's teenage apprentice. Tabe, a sumo champion. With Chuck Norris, they battle the sinister forces of the Claw.
Remember this.
And the ruthless Super Ninja. Finish Norris! Chuck Norris stars in Chuck Norris Karate Commandos.
How many times did they say Chuck Norris?
At least 15 times.
Chuck Norris as Chuck Norris in Chuck
Norris.
Oh, Chuck Norris as Chuck Norris.
Let me guess. The company that produced that was Deke.
Was it Deke?
That
you know
animation.
Let me double check.
That animation.
Let me double check.
Like
Hold on. No, that's a good question. Let me double check if this was Deke. Hold on. Chuck Norris. Karate Commandos. I think it might have been Deke. And if it's Deke, it makes all the sense in the world. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting there. Wow. IMDb gave it a 5.7 out of 10.
That's generous.
No, Ruby Spears, which is right up there with Deke. Ruby Spears is right up there with Deke. And apparently this was related to the Laser Tag Academy. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no. There's a connected universe.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
They try to MCU this shit before the MCU?
Oh, no. It's laser tag. Oh, no.
I'm
it's
not
a
here.
shared universe with Chuck Norris called Laser
Oh.
Tag Academy.
A 1,000 years from now, a perfect world. Laser tag champion Jamie Jarren is the sole possessor of starlight power. Until the resurrection of a master criminal from the past, Braxton Greer.
That's the correlation. He was on Chuck Norris's Karate Commandos, the villain.
Oh no! Okay, sure.
That was a pentagram. Or Star David, one of the two. Really? Really?
No, it's a pentagram. But you know why? Because he's the bad guy.
Greer races through time in his quest to conquer the future. He is pursued by Jamie Jarren. Jamie must team with her ancestors.
Not Hollywood Boulevard.
He went back in time to team up with his ancestors.
Nikki Jarren. Join us now in their adventure through time to preserve the past, save the future, and keep the peace established by the Laser Tag Academy.
I'm sorry.
Ruby Spears. Ugh. Go ahead.
I don't care how fun laser tag is. You cannot try to get me to give a shit to watch the show and actually care about it. That shit looks fucking ridiculous.
So Ruby Spears was the people who made also the Smurf cartoons and the Snorks and like that in the 1980s.
Okay.
So they were up there with Hanna-Barbera and Deke as the major American cartoon producers of the 80s.
That makes sense. And I have actually grown up watching the Smurfs and the Snorks because they used to air it on Boomerang TV a little bit later in the afternoon.
Correct.
So I'm aware of that, and I had fun with them. Laser Team Academy? The fuck is that?
Oh, well, I'll give you another one.
Oh, no.
So, do you know who Mr. T is?
Yes, I do know who Mr. T is.
Did you know he had a cartoon?
No.
Now you do.
Oh.
And I'm just going to spoil the first part of it. He has a team of gymnasts.
Oh, no.
Yes, the effing cereal. I'm gonna stop it right here and just show you little fan there of Mr. T. Little little fan of Mr. T.
This shit did not age well. Oh no!
There's a tour bus.
Tour bus? Please. Oh my god. Okay. As ridiculous as that intro is, I want to watch this.
Do you?
I do, because I want to see how fucking ridiculous this shit is.
Wait, you heard that, right? He wants to watch Mr. T. So coming to you after we're done with the Dragon Ball movies, this is after we do Wade's request. No. After we do Wade's request of the Street Fighter animated movie,
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna watch Mr. T.
Hell yes.
And you are gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it a lot.
Oh, I have no doubt. But
let me see. There's some other ones. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. See, my YouTube already knows me, man. My YouTube algorithm already knows I'm gonna be looking for this shit. All right. I'll do two more. Rubik's Cube.
What? No.
The Amazing Rubik, the Amazing Cube cartoon.
On a mysterious night, Rubik's Cube appeared, bringing happiness. Rubik's Cube has changed everything in our lives. He's colorful, magical, lovable. Rubik, he's our friend. Rubik, the Amazing Cube.
Hello, my name is Rubik.
Ruby Spears again. So that's the Rubik's Cube. Yeah.
I can't sink any lower.
So, oh no.
Here's the thing. As I know, we just said we would probably watch Mr. T after we watch the Street Fighter animated movie. If you want me to watch that shit because I actually like Rubik's Cubes, you have to pay me. I'm sorry. You have to pay me to watch that shit. That's stupid.
That can be done. That can be done. Yeah, Rubik's Cube. I don't really have a reason for it. It just exists.
It exists to try to push marketing for the actual Rubik's Cube toy.
Of course. But what do I always end the show with? Intellectual properties. There you go. There you go. And I'll give you one more. Hold on. I'll give you one more. Wade knows this one. This is from the 90s.
Oh, boy.
This is from the 90s. Oh, Wade knows this one. I know he knows this one. So do you remember how claymation used to be a thing?
Oh, yes. I remember claymation.
Like, claymation was a big deal, right? So, I give you Mr. Bogus.
Oh, no.
Hey, kid! It's that awesome, bodacious special time of day.
Awesome, bodacious!
It's time for Mr. Bogus to come out and play. He's wild, he's cool, he's bogus. He's a secret friend that he loves to play. It's that awesome, bodacious, bogus time of day.
Wade knows.
Mr. Bogus, come on, let's play. Mr. Bogus has come out.
Oh, no.
Mr. Bogus, come on, Mr. Bogus. Let's play.
That was the next one, Wade. I'll show him after this. There's actually a longer version of this intro where he does the actual dance. Hold on.
Oh, no.
There's a whole dance.
It's that awesome, bodacious, bogus time of day.
It's like Gus might sing the ball.
Mr. Bogus, come on, let's play. Mr. Bogus has come out to on, Mr. Bogan. Let's play. I say,
Boogie help. A window and the door. Hey! Oh, this dopey pen.
Yep, much longer.
Oops. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh, this go up there. Thank you.
Bro, when I tell you that this song, this had no business running for more than one season, and it ran 3.
This had multiple seasons?
Yes. Multiple seasons.
What the fuck?
Claymation, it was a thing, man.
I have no issue with Claymation because the one Claymation kid show that I grew up with was Bob the Builder. That shit was okay.
Yeah.
That shit looks ridiculous.
And because Wade, I'll give you one more because Wade asked. Oh God. I don't even like this show.
What are we gonna call this like session or like this hour of time of the show now?
I don't know. But again, this for those that don't know, this is how the Retro Cartoon Rewatch started. I started by, if I'm coming across an intro, depending on how badass the intro was, would determine if I watched the cartoon afterwards. That's how this started. And now, well, I give you James Bond Jr.
James Bond Jr. No one can stop him, but some always tries. If young Bond cuts through each web of spies, he learned the game from his Uncle James. Now he's heir to the name James Bond. James Bond Jr. Look out, he's coming through. He's got a job to do while he rescues the girl. James Bond Jr. chases stars around the world.
Yeah.
I will say, out of all the intros that we just watched, I feel like that one's the most like calm and mundane.
Wade says this theme is gas. It's something.
I don't know about gas, maybe gas leak, but
and there's a litany of others we're going to get into as the show goes on. But
oh boy.
Yeah, for those that don't know, straight oregano. Straight oregano.
Straight oregano.
God. That is how I used to pick my cartoons for the rewatch all those years ago. So we'll just call it flashbacks. We'll just intro flashbacks, and you will give me your rating because I have a litany of fucking cartoons I can go down from the 60s onwards. So that is what we'll do. We at the end of every show, we will go through a handful of random cartoon intros.
And you will get my personal rating on how ridiculous this shit is.
Correct. But folks, like I said before, the Retro Cartoon Rewatch, just because you have an intellectual property don't make it into something other than it was originally intended for. Case in point, all these cartoons we saw, because they had to sell action figures
and
or
toys.
Rubik's Cubes and toys. Corporate money, materialism, capitalism, consumerism.
With all
these
three
movies.
combined, you get society.
But folks, we'll wrap it up here. When we join you again, we are 2 movies away from the end of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. We have the Broly movie and the Christmas holiday special to end the Saiyans. So I will leave that up to Hokage in which order we tackle those. But there are 2 more. And then afterwards, Mr. T. After the Street Fighter, the movie that we owe Wade. For those who want to make a paid request like Wade does, please hit me up on either Cash App or Venmo at Damien G Show, and you can make your contribution for a paid request. We'll see you later on this week on the rewatch. Don't know when. We'll let you know. But remember, kids, corporate greed. See you next time on the rewatch.